After centuries of slavery, the Balkan states started much determined to fight for the expulsion of Turks from their peninsula. One another again become independent, Greece in 1830, Serbia and Romania in 1878 and Bulgaria in 1908. But the Ottoman Empire is still present in the Balkans. At the year of 1912, Serbia, Montenegro, Greece and Bulgaria covenanted, with the final goal of the expulsion of the Turks. Results: territorial expansion and new conflict, this time between Serbia and Bulgaria about today's Macedonia, which led to the Second Balkan War and another victory of Serbia. At the year of 1912, by the decision of the great powers, was created Albania, which would otherwise, most likely be divided between Serbia and Montenegro. One empire is driven away from the Balkans, but there was still another, to pressure Balkan and impose its own policies. But nobody did not want to push out Danube monarchy from Balkan, which consisted of 50 million people, and was the military political covenant with Germany and Italy. No matter seems that Great War could not be avoided, because of desire of Germany, to reinvestigate colonial issues with France and England, which were in military association with the Russian Empire, forming an entente of powers, as opposition to Central Powers. But how to start war? Of course, let's look at the Balkans, and we'll see that in that small area can be found many reasons for starting one so cruel story. That story was started on the Austro-Hungary-Serbia relation. If you look at the recent history of the two states, you'll come to the conclusion that the First World War could happen in the past. For example, at the year of 1908, when Austro-Hungarian by force, and contrary to all the statutes of international law, mediatized Bosnia and Herzegovina, and brought Europe to the edge of war. But fortunately, that was all well finished. 6 years after that, the Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand came to Sarajevo to parade and oversee Austrian military maneuvers, on the biggest of all Serbian holidays, St. Vitus Day. But unfortunately, an inglorious welcome has been arranged from young Bosnian patriots, which understood his attendance as act of provocation, directed against occupied population of Bosnia, which was yearning for freedom. These young people have called their organization Young Bosnia. They planned and conducted the murder of the Austrian Archduke, trying to demonstrate their desire for freedom, and saying that they won't give up their fight for it. Here is a good reason to start the war. Vienna immediately stated that local Bosnian murder was planned in Belgrade, Serbia, another country. The great powers have never missed their chance to blame Serbia for all possible scandals that were happening anywhere in the region. This time, Serbia is blamed for murder of Frank Ferdinand. Serbia has rejected the accusations, but the Austro-Hungarian ultimatum was sent to Serbia. If you ask the Serbs, what happened, they will all tell you the same. We are a proud nation. We had rejected the ultimatum, of course. Wrong. Although Serbia acted with much pride, she has accepted almost all of the Austro-Hungarians' demands, but one, that is thought to be brought to the International Court in The Hague. But that was not enough for the Austro-Hungary. Austria wanted Serbia to kneel, to kiss her skirt, humble, and at the end, to admit guilt for something that she did not do. It is too many requires sent to one sovereign state. Former British Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, Sir Edward Grey said about the ultimatum,
"This is the most terrible document that one state ever presented to another country."
Russian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sergei Sazonov told the Austro-Hungarian ambassador,
"I know what you want. You want the war with Serbia. You are shifting fire to Europe. You want the war and you are burning bridges behind. See how much you are peaceful with casting Europe into the fire."
Serbia, exhausted from 2 years of fighting with Turkey and Bulgaria in Balkan wars, which included hundreds of thousands of soldiers, and where died a few tens of thousands of them, was blamed that she wanted to compete at strength with the Austro-Hungarian monarchy. After the withdrawal of the Austrian ambassador from Belgrade, it was clear that it is too late for sanity. Austro-Hungary declared war on Serbia. However, Russia has stated that she will not remain indifferent on the fate of Serbia and begins mobilizing